S8-studios. Yo, what's up? You're with Nakajima of S8-studios. Sadly, this week, the moving shadow will not be joining us. He's on vacation. No, he's not in Japan yet. He will be back next week. We do have a guest host joining us this week, though. But first, here's your mini dote of the week. I hope you enjoy.
Everything sure does look nice. You've all done a great job.
Wow! Woohoo! You look great!
Shucks. Will you quit flirting with the girls already, Dad? I could really use a little help around here. I'll tell you what, when you and Miyuki get married, I'll do the work. How's that? Huh? I'm just kidding with you, boy.
Hey, you guys. Has anyone seen Senna?
Yeah, I think she's over there in the trailer getting all purdied up.
Ow, Dad!
Oh, come on, boy. Quit being a wuss now.
Hey, I'm too old for noogies.
You're never too old for to whoop your butt, boy.
And that's your mini dump for the week. Both of those voices are done by the one and only Marc Matney, who is here with me today. Mark, welcome to the set.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hello. Glad to be here today. Ken Nakajima and Daimaru Nakajima. I brought along my Ken Nakajima outfit that I wear to many conventions, as you can see. Got the Bokuto police station patch on here. This is actually where it started. Somebody gave me the patch, and I thought, well, I got to make the whole outfit now. So I got the patch, and I got the braid, and I got the police utility belt, and of course the official in here. Except they're broken right now. Ken Nakajima glasses. At least one of them works. Hello. I have to work on that. So. Anyway, yeah, really enjoyed doing Ken Nakajima and Daimaru Nakajima in You're Under Arrest, and dubbed, of course, 52 episodes of the first season, and we dubbed the mini specials. There was 4 of those, and then we did You're Under Arrest the movie.
For those of you who aren't aware of You're Under Arrest, leave you guys some links in the description below so you guys can go check it out. It's really popular among people in the town where S8-studios is located, Wilmington, North Carolina, because it was dubbed here, and that was a major thing for everybody who lives in this town, and they're all excited about it. Before we go on any further, I can't give you guys much details right now, but Mark has agreed to join S8-studios in a secret project.
Oh boy.
I can't give too many details about it now, but as that develops, we'll let you guys know, and there'll be some tickets to be given away so you guys can drive down for a secret screening of something.
That's right.
So watch for details.
And as time progresses, probably more of the original cast of You're Under Arrest will join us on the update show to give you a little bit more about that. So, what was it like working for Animego when you first started?
Well, it was awesome. Well, I actually started working for Animego not through Scott Hoole's Coastal Carolina studio, but through Randy Drew's studio called Southwind, which was downtown. And the very first part I actually auditioned for, the very first thing that was dubbed in Wilmington was Riding Bean, that video, if you know that DVD, that anime. So that was the very first thing they dubbed. I auditioned for that. I didn't get a part in it, but they remembered me, so the next thing they did was Bubblegum Crisis. So I got a tiny little part in that as like guy that gets blown up by a robot, I scream and die, I'm dead. So I did that one real quick. Well, then after that one, the next one they did was Those Obnoxious Aliens, or Urusai Yatsura, which is the name of the series. So that one, I got a pretty big part. I was Ataru's dad in that one. He doesn't have a name, he's just his dad. But that one, Randy at Southwind, they dubbed it kind of the Japanese way, where you would get everybody in the studio at one time that was in a scene, and you would dub, one at a time. You just walk up to the mic, do your line, get out of the way, and go back and forth. Which, in some ways worked all right. I mean, it was faster that way sometimes, but a lot of times what would happen is, somebody would mess up halfway through the scene, so you'd have to go back and start all over again. Or, everybody kind of started getting at the same level of pitch because they were all in the room together, and so everything started to sound the same. So that dub, unfortunately, turned out to be regarded by a lot of fans as one of the worst dubs ever. Sorry, Randy. So anyway, so that one, so I did that, and then kind of a couple years went by, and I didn't really do anything. Then I got a call from Scott Hoole at Coastal Carolina saying that he was doing Rupon 3. Now you guys, those Lupin, the character Lupin, they dubbed one episode of that called Rupon 3, the Fuma Conspiracy in Wilmington. They called it Rupon instead of Lupin for copyright reasons. So anyway, he was dubbing that one, and he had already cast an actor as Zenigata, and apparently didn't like him, didn't think he was turning out very good, so he asked a friend of mine, do you know anybody that can dub dub voices? And he goes, yeah, I know, this guy Marc Matney's good at doing voices. So he called me up and I went in and auditioned, got that part, which was a lot of fun. If you get a chance to see that, Rupon 3, The Fuma Conspiracy, out of print, of course, but it was available on DVD for a while.
Speaking of being out of print, while we're here, last week I told you guys we would be giving away 2 Bleach DVDs, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about the winner of those. And this week we have more prizes for you guys. I told you I wouldn't do this every week, but I am. The winner of the Bleach DVDs is Kiliki Black Rose. We will be getting in contact with you and we'll be sending those out to you. This week's prize, however, Mark was also in a very famous series called Oh My Goddess.
That's right.
These are the original Anime-Go VHS release. With
long out of print.
Yes. Long out of print. We'll be giving away these this week, as well as
Rupon 3, The Fuma Conspiracy. That's right, featuring Marc Matney as Inspector Zenigata.
These will all be signed, matter of fact. Would you like to hold these? And I will get you a
those
pen
for
and you can sign those for them right now.
No problem. So, to continue my story, as I was saying, I did Rupon 3, The Fuma Conspiracy, okay, which was a whole lot of fun. Then I believe Oh My Goddess was next, which I did Tamiya on that one, which unfortunately was not a real big part, but he was a lot of fun. The one who kicks, what's his name? What's the main character? I can't remember now. Murasatu. Murasatu gets kicked out of the dorm because he has a goddess in there, of course. So that was a lot of fun to do. But then eventually, I auditioned for and got the part of Ken Nakajima in You're Under Arrest, which of course is the thing I'm most well known for. I've done, did the most dubbing. That was a lot of fun. About 10 or I guess it was about 20 episodes into You're Under Arrest, Ken Nakajima's father showed up, this character named Daimaru Nakajima, who's kind of this old biker dude, he's kind of this rough and tumble guy with a scar, So, when he first showed up in the anime, I started just kind of jokingly doing this voice kind of like this for this guy, not ever guessing that maybe I would get a chance to audition for it. Well, about a week or so goes by after I was just in the, the sound booth goofing around doing that voice, and Scott said, listen, I really like that voice you did for Daimaru, why don't you come in and audition for it? So I said, okay. So I went in and auditioned for it, and he sent it off to Robert, the head of Anime-Go, and didn't tell him who it was. He just said, here's some auditions for the character Daimaru, who do you like? And amazingly enough, he picked my voice out of all the ones that had auditioned. He said, I really like the way his voice sounds like, kind of like his. Like, well, guess what? The reason it is because it's the same guy. So anyway, that was a whole lot of fun. That was probably the most fun on You're Under Arrest, was getting to dub Ken and Daimaru Nakajima's voice, because I would go in one week and do Ken's voice, and then go in a few days later and do Daimaru's voice. So I'm kind of arguing with myself and fighting with myself.
Would you like silver or black?
Let me try black, yes.
And again, to win these prizes this week, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below on the video, and we will run the comments again through a random number generator and pull yet another name to give away the prize this week. And maybe Mark will join us again one week, and
that's
we can
right.
give away
I'll come back.
our Otaku
surprise for you.
Oh, yes.
There you go. Worth millions on eBay, I can tell you right now. Please, please. These Marc Matney autographs are going for thousands and thousands on eBay. Very nice. I'll try to even personalize it to them. Are you giving all these away to one person, or?
Yes, all these will be going away to one person.
Okay. Whoever it might be. Now this one I'll do right here.
And as far as the anime is just being dry, that is why S8-Studio exists. You know this if you've been keeping up with this. For those of you new to it, well, Mark signs. S8-Studio's mission and goal is not only to promote local artists, aka Marc Matney, but as well as to bring anime back to the East Coast.
Yes, please. And the dubbing business.
Yes, indeed.
That's what we want, dubbing.
But Mark will be joining the studio, and any dubbing contracts we do get as a studio, which you guys know, you can purchase our services on the website. We will be sure to bring Mark in with us.
That's right, world-class voice dubbing actors. That is your deal. If you hire him,
that's what we're
hire
going
the studio. That's right, and we will get you some good sounding stuff, bro.
This is Takeshi Jin, and
this is Ken Nakajima and Daimaru Nakajima signing off, baby.
S8-Studios. We'll see you next week.